What is up, guys? EZ9 here, back to bring you some more of a game I even forgot I had, let alone even forgot I bought, let alone never played the shit. This is the Stanley Parable. Now, don't remember what the fuck this is. I remember picking it for a cheap price and never playing it because I got another game like the same day, and it was better, and it was just something I could constantly play. This, I'd never opened the game, guys. I never opened the game. Someone told me to play it, and then I never opened the thing. So, without further ado, I present to you the Stanley Parable. The end is never... The end is... What?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Stanley was happy? What
and then
the
one
fuck
day,
is
something
this?
very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
The fuck? Okay. So, I'm in an office. Nothing on my screen. Alright, so we're gonna step out of my office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The meeting room, huh?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Are you making fun of me, motherfucker? Come on. Come, show yourself. I don't even know where I am. Fuck. What the hell? What is this? I feel like I'm going in a circle.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
My left, huh? What happens if I go to the right? Announcer dude. Hello? Hey. Can I go to the right? I'm gonna go to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Admire an employee lounge? I wanted to disobey your orders, cause fuck you, and I don't know who the fuck you are. Alright.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Yes, it is. It's a very beautiful looking room.
Just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yes, it's a nice room.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I mean, It's a nice room.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Yes, it
A
is.
room so utterly captivating that
It
even
has
though all your
cold drink
co-workers have
for
mysteriously vanished,
$1.25, man.
here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really
Yeah,
worth
I
it.
am sitting here looking at chairs and paintings. What do you want me to do?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Excuse me? Who do you think you are? Alright then. Alright, I'm done in this
Stanley
room,
sat
fine.
around waiting for more dialogue, but at last he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Yeah, I did, and you can't tell me what to do. First open door, why can't I go forward? I want to go forward, fuck you.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Stop making fun of me, motherfucker. What did I do to you? Huh? Huh? What did I do to you? In hell. Penalty for misuse, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. The fuck? For jumping off it, it's 5,000?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm
Yeah,
not
we
sure
did.
I'm
You pissed
really
me off.
not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
The
There's
story's
someone
me.
you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her. Who's this her you speak of?
This
Am I
is
married?
it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Alright. So go through here. Uh-huh. Yep. Boxes. Yep. Oh, fuck.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Do
to
what?
reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I guess I have to answer it. I don't see another option. Where the fuck are we?
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
The
fuck?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Yeah,
They
I
want to
did.
commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
trying to
calling
get
me
you
an...
to see something.
You're a fucking
Come inside.
asshole.
Let me show you what's really going on here.
Well, what is really going on here? Show me. Aside from
This
this
is
fucking...
a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
The death? Press 8 on my keyboard? Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Oh, fuck
Now he's
you!
pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
I'm
One
not
might
going
even
back to
feel sorry
work.
for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I don't want to press the button. I'm not listening to you no more. No. We are gonna sit here until you leave me alone. Fuck, do I actually have to press this button? Can I jump over this or anything? Fuck.
But in his mind, In his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Wow, what a dick you are.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Yeah, we've already gone over this.
Excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys? The fuck? Who the fuck? What? Do I literally have to do this?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Prepare dinner?
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
The fuck? What? Why are you controlling my life?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I guess I love you, mannequin
But there is no
bitch.
answer.
Oh, fuck.
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
I gotta get out of here. This guy's creeping me the fuck out. Go to sleep. I want to fucking teach this guy a lesson.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Do not do it?
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
By, you know, not being a dick.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules.
Oh shit, we're
I
back.
simply play to my intended purpose.
Back in
the
our
same as
office.
Stanley.
I just
Well, not so
realized
different,
this.
I suppose.
Nighttime in our
I'll
office.
try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again.
Please
and Stanley
die.
pushed a button. And
I died? I lost? What? Never end, never end, never. What the fuck is this game? Where?
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Shit, we're back at the
decided to go
beginning.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We're back at the beginning.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do we listen to him? Fuck it, let's listen to him this time. Meeting room?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. What the fuck? Let it ball up inside. I'm reading! Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all text. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment. Yes, I am. I am very unique, okay? I am Stanley. Profits, yes. Profits are hot, yes. Indeed. Number of slides on this slide. What the f... Alright, I've seen enough. Synergize core value, expend it, what? Room closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Alright. Interesting.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I want to see what's downstairs, though. You can't hate me for going down, can you?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Yeah, exactly.
He might be fired for that.
I can't face my
and
boss.
In such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Yeah, I
Why
can't
did
see my
doors
feet.
close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Yeah, they are.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And
Oh
at
my
last,
fucking god.
He came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
I hope it's all fucking a
What
dream.
relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone.
Oh, this is the
He
same
wasn't
fucking
going to
car.
lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
What the
I may as
fuck?
well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh shit!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical
Floating.
starfield, and it too appeared. It was so
What
much fun.
the
and
hell?
Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
What the fuck?
Why is there a voice in my head?
Yeah,
dictating
why? Why are you
everything that
fucking
I'm doing
here?
and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley. who
Oh my
found it
God.
particularly strange.
Going insane.
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
You know what? I don't need this. I don't need this shit. I'm gonna leave it. One of these doors is gonna get me out of this fucking building, and then we're all gonna be fine.
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
Oh,
Believing that
okay.
if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now
Oh my
as he's
God.
ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all,
Yeah, it's a shock.
he knew for
It
certain
really is a
beyond a
shock.
doubt
What the
that
fuck
this
is going
was, in
on?
fact,
Let
a
me
dream.
out of here.
Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Is
So
it a
he
dream?
closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
Yes, it feels
the
good.
fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please.
No, no more
It's all
buttons.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
After that, I don't know if I'm okay. And we're still in the same fucking spot. Yup. Thanks, man. Thank
Stanley
you.
began screaming. Please, someone, wake
Yes.
me up. My name
What
is
the
Stanley.
fuck is going
I have
on?
a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Yeah, who the fuck am I?
And everything went black.
Yes, thank you. Get me out of here. I've been rescued. Right?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would
We
soon
died
turn to
again?
call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments,
How do you beat
she
this
considered
game?
the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in
Do
that
I have
moment,
to follow
she
his
thought
fucking
to herself
instructions?
How lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
She turned and ran away. Didn't help me, did nothing. I'm just dead. Well, that's 2 deaths. How many deaths does it take to beat the game? We're back at the fucking office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Yeah,
mean?
they're all gone. Cool,
Stanley
cool.
decided to go to
So
the
keep
meeting
on
room.
walking.
Perhaps he had simply missed a
I'm
memo.
gonna listen to you until something else arises. For right now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yep, the one on the left. Alright, cool. I just don't want to go insane again. That was fucking bullshit.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep, I'm gonna go actually talk to my boss this time. That's fine.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Yeah, there's
Shocked,
no one here.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
God, those textures.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845? Where do I type it? Right here somewhere.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input
Oh, here it is.
anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Yeah, they were
Stanley
so
happened
random.
to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's definitely new. What? Oh shit, we're going down.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
The fuck?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind control facility? Fuck that. Hell no. Get
Although
away
this
from me.
passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
You're shitting me, right?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No, because you're gonna
At
control
this
my
point,
mind. You're
Stanley
already
was
fucking
making
doing
a
it. Get the
conscious,
hell out of here.
concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Did I just die? Did I just die? Oh fuck.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had
Oh
been of
my
no
god, you're
consequence
shitting
whatsoever.
me.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh my god. We lost again. We're alive.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? We're alive, though. Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? I'm guaranteed to die? What? Alright, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. What the hell? I could just fucking play music. Whatever. What's this? Early version of a maintenance room. What? The hell? Is this the development fucking facility? For the game? What the hell is going on? Apartment timer. Where are we? The narrator stopped telling us to do though. Oh, hello, what? I guess we have to exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Yeah, I do wish to be free. Fuck you.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Are we dead? Are we dead? Okay. We're dead, right? I mean, it's not gonna restart for me, apparently. Did it freeze? Hello, game? Well, you what game? I guess we have to. Oh, you're shitting me. We have to do what she told us to do. Wow. Alright. This will be my last attempt at beating this game. What the fuck?
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
That's different. Wait. It's lit now? What do you mean?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, yeah. This is the same. Yeah, look how bright that is. Ow,
Yet
fuck.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep, I'm going to the boss's office. Yep, uh-huh. The fuck? I thought you had to go to the office. Gotta go pee. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisps. Damn. Gotta pee. That's the door that locked us in. What's over here? Where does this go? Wait. Okay, so we can get out of it at least. That's good. I just want to see there's leads. Oh, listen to that music. Dun, 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 dun. Where the fuck is it taking us? You're shitting me. We didn't go anywhere. Oh my god. All right, let's go in here then.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
yeah,
Stanley
man,
happened to
completely
input
random.
the
I
correct
opened up.
code by sheer luck.
The
Amazing.
hell?
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Where's it go? Guess we'll go down again. Let's see what's down here. Maybe it's different. You said the room was lit differently. That's always a good sign, right? Maybe? Hopefully?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind control facility. This boss is controlling our minds? Is that what you're trying to get at me here?
The lights rose
Whoa.
on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yeah.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
What the hell? Yeah, I got the strength to see what the fuck this is. Wow.
Now the monitors
Whoa.
jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Oh my
the lives
god.
of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Oh
and Stanley,
my
one of them,
god.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom.
Motherfucker,
meant
I
nothing.
work for you. Why? You're in my head. You're probably the fucker that you're the boss. Fuck you. How can you be so fucking cruel? Oh my god. Oh, what is this?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Yeah, it can't be
Had Stanley
true.
really been under someone's control all this time?
You're the one that's
Was
controlling
this the only
me.
reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh my god.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own
Oh my
life
God.
in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad.
Oh my
or
God.
content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yes, we will. More buttons. What the fuck? What is this? We died, right? We died. Or not?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
What's going on?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Yes, I
Freedom
did.
was mere moments away.
Wait, but why are you still talking to me then?
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
I can't be happy
No
with you in
longer
my
would
head,
anyone
though.
Tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Although
Whatever
the view
life
looks
he
nice.
lives,
Am I free?
it will
Am I
be
free to go? Am I
his.
out of your fucking
And that
clutches?
was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
What is this,
Stanley
Morrowind?
stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of
Fucking
liberation,
freedom. We did it.
the immense
We won.
possibility of the new path
Surely.
before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
So we won? We won the game? Right? Yes? Yes? Please? Never end, never end, never end? Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Oh no. Oh no, oh. Oh no. We're back. Well, I'm gonna end that. I'm gonna end right there, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time, possibly next time, on the Stanley Parable, a game that I have no idea what the fuck this is. This is my head wants to like find this guy and kill him. He's driving me insane. Within what, 40 minutes? 40 minutes of playing this game, driving me insane. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.